I think it's a matter of a few things. Let's be honest here. The government have been going on and on and on for the last few months about the lateral test, making sure you're taking your test, etc. Supply chain's all about making sure in the supply chain network you have plenty of time to plan. And what's happening, and I think you made the comment earlier, Nigel, that it seems like they just turn the tap on and then they want everything to happen. So one hand they're telling you one thing, and the supply chain doesn't work like that. These lateral flow tests, he's ordered 300 million. Surely they should have been thinking about this. He has Dr. Gloom on every day on the scientists saying that, we're going to have a huge increase. And unfortunately, with Omicron, obviously, we've seen that. But you would think they would plan this ahead. You've got to be planning 2-3 months ahead of yourself. If you look at the manufacturer, they talk to a manufacturer who's now ramping up. Surely you'd be talking to him in August to say, we need this over a certain period of time. It's winter time. We've been talking about the problems in winter time. Let's have a floor for the next 6 months. Unless I'm missing something.
I mean, over 2 weeks ago, Boris was using the word emergency, so that didn't come out of the blue. So for you, I mean, tell us right now how you see things ahead of New Year's Eve tomorrow, and do you think that the 4 million test kits, rather, that have been offered by the Welsh Government, is there much chance in 24 hours of getting those distributed?
I think they'll do the best. I think they'll do the best to try and do that. I can't see it really happening. You may get 1 million, 1.5 million, but doesn't it put a lot of pressure on the consumer out there that, they're worried? I had my test yesterday. Unfortunately, I've got COVID and I've tested, but I had the same problem. I went onto the PCR to try and get it. Could I get it? Nothing. I can't get it anywhere. I've been logging on everywhere. And that's the problem. I mean, 4 million is great from the Welsh Government to offer this supply. But again, we're 2 days ahead. We're 1 day ahead of one of our busiest, years of the year. Unfortunately, I'm going to be sat at home watching the TV, probably watching you, Nigel.
Bad luck. No, I'm going to be out having a drink too, don't worry.
Oh, yeah, right.
And I will think of you. I promise, Richard, I will think of you, stuck there.
Yeah, thanks for that. But yeah, I mean, it's a big problem. I mean, and Sajid, they've got to really start thinking about this. We've already seen fuel crisis. We've seen with supply chain crisis. We've seen so many things now rearing its ugly head every month. And this is the worst one when you think about it, because people need to feel safe. They need to want to go out and feel safe. They want to be able to do the right thing, which we're being asked to do. And they're being stopped that. And that's a real worry, I think. And the government really needs to address this going forward.